Hello there, Punch Face here, and welcome back to Record of Agarest War. And of course, the usual event. A thousand thanks for your help. I fear I would be dead now, if not for you. Why were you being chased? I confess, I was hoping perhaps you would know the answer for that question. Where'd you get that bracelet? This? Merely a memento of my mother. Why? Is there a problem? My stunning vision of beauty? Leonard, he holds the bracelet of the Covenant. Is this true? Just a moment, my lady. I told you, this is merely a memento of my mother. Look at his face. Be that as it may, the bracelet is while you were attacked. What? Please, my darling, explain. The bracelet of the Covenant was the most powerful of all Dark Lord Summeril's possessions. He owned many other magical trinkets, but even taken together, they could not have approached the power of the bracelet. The power of that bracelet gave Summeril the power of the gods. But much of his power is bound in it, and without the bracelet, he is not at full strength. Summeril seeks the bracelet of the Covenant above all else. Then, was the beast Summeril? I think not. Even without the bracelet of the Covenant, Summeril is very powerful. That creature is powerful, but it was nothing next to Summeril. Well, one thing is certain, that bracelet is quite dangerous. Give it back. That is a problem. It won't come off. What kind of fool do you take us for? Board 9, help him take it off. What are you doing? I'm telling you the truth. That hurts. Stop it. Please. Master, he tells the truth. The bracelet cannot be removed. Now that I think about it, I do remember Grandpa saying something about this cave. About how it held a great treasure that would curse anyone who tried to take it. Then it would seem you have heard of it. It appears that the bracelet itself was intended to protect the bearer from curses. But Summeril cursed it so that once worn, it cannot be removed. To keep it from being sealed away from him again. Okay, yes. It seems the seal has been sufficient to keep it from being found until now. That must mean that the elves, no, the high elves created a very powerful seal. Indeed they did, but it can only hide the bracelet from the force of the darkness. The solution is simple. We seal him away with the bracelet. Just a moment there, young lady. I am not some sort of human sacrifice. You have made your bed, now you must sleep in it. Ah, well, you see, you must understand. I have an excellent reason. I was going to return it once I was finished, I swear. You wouldn't happen to be from the frontier, would you? Did you come here looking for the power to fight Gridimus? There is little point to debating what is done. Daishana, is there no way to free the bracelet? If it has been cursed from Summeril, our choices are few. We can either destroy the bracelet or seal away Summeril's power. Either way, we'll be inconvenienced. There is, of course, a much simpler way of dealing with this. The problem of attachment. That would certainly allow us to remove the bracelet, but I do not think it would solve our problem. Now that we know the bracelet is here, and that the seal isn't absolute, we cannot hide it from the eyes of Summeril. If only we could simply destroy it. But if it were that easily, it would have been destroyed already, not sealed away. You speak the truth. In any event, this is a discussion for another time. We must return to Regulus. You should keep as far from the road as possible. I would like to lose the monster, but I am more concerned that he does not harm civilians. All that remains is to choose our route. Okay, now the toxosphere at the camp. No. Hold on 1 minute. Now, crap. Which one am I on? Uh-oh. Is this Harville Pass? Where the hell am I at? Take the shortest route to Regulus. Go along to Castros Mountains. Choose which path to take to Regulus. Okay, if I do this right, it should bring up Furia's affection and bring Luna's down. So let's hope for the best. Okay, wait, no. Okay, that's right. Don't worry. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so we're good. We're good. I need to kind of make sure I do the right ones here. Okay. It is a shorter detour, but I think the Castros Mountains will provide the best route. The area's difficult terrain will be to our advantage, losing our pursuers. I apologize, lords and ladies, for the troubles I've caused you. It is little, I know, but I promise I will fight with you against Gritimus when the time comes. Of course you will. We will be counting on you. Your trust in me is well placed. I will show them no mercy. Alrighty. Now, we've already had him in our party, but you know how it goes. Alright, so let's go over here. Thinking of buying more DLC, just so I can make sure we get that ending. I don't really have 20 bucks at my disposal. They'll probably sell Rage. Alright, got some more fairies and stuff here. I'll just leave this fight in so I can show you guys Winfield there. Let's move him up a bit. Let's see, there we go. I guess we're going here. All the monsters are over there, jeez. Let's see, Ascension, Earth Spike, Blast, and Impulse. This should kill him. If not, then goddamn it. Yeah, I think we're good. Yep. Impulse did quite a bit to that thing. I'm just gonna go over here and kill these instead of going over there to that crab, because he's kind of out of the way and I need to take care of these guys as soon as possible. Alright. Now, the thing about the whole like turn thing, as far as I know, there's no more of those like you must have this certain amount of turns before you can do this event or stuff like that. You know, like the 40 I have to have less than 40 turns to do that one event, but there's no more of that I've seen. I just have to. Oh wait, no, there's like one more. There's I'll look it up in a minute. Can you not get him from here? Okay. Earth Needle and Impulse and Rush Attack and Blast. But there's some, I think there's 2 more that require me to be on turn 90. I'm not sure if it has to be exactly on turn 90 or have done at least 30 turns. I mean 90 turns or whatever. Okay. Yeah, you can't do anything, and now take us away, Leonard. Boosh. Is it Leonard or Leonard? Duh. I don't think there's a D in it. Or you say the D. He's got a fancy name. Very fancy. Alright, event. Aren't you curious, Largan, as to why our Lord is sending troops to the frontier now? It was going to have to be done eventually. I assume he has decided now is the time. Our Lord has changed since Melchior brought that man here. Could it be a coincidence? Perhaps. Weren't you once opposed to sending our armies into the frontier? Only when the land is united shall we have true power. There is no place for the feelings of the individual. Without pain and sacrifice, there can be no progress. A country is not built on good intentions. Is that the pain of Gridimus, or that of the innocent people that live on the frontier? Wanting to live a good life and putting forth effort to achieve that is a wonderful thing. But how can it be right if that good life is built on the sacrifices of others? What of the elves and the Syrian? Do they not deserve a good life as well? This is what the people want. And why do they want this? What do they, with their ordinary lives, know of the frontier? Do the people really think that we have to fight because we are in danger? Largan, will you join me? I cannot. My own feelings are unimportant. I have orders, and they must be carried out. A soldier can ill afford individuality. An army cannot function if every soldier fights based on his own desires. A country is no different. It must yield to the will of its people. The will of a king is an embodiment, of the will of the people, which in turn is the basis of or for a greater consensus. I see. Can I leave this defense in your hands? What do you intend to do? I will take my man to Zilzgun in advance of our main forces. Do as you wish. Thank you. I have preparations to make. Goodbye, my friend. Flame, or Elaine, what do you hope to accomplish with so few men? To have a plan is to limit yourself to that plan. I'm doing what I feel is right, even if that means my blade and yours will meet someday. You are so stubborn as stubborn as your father. Be careful, Elaine. Yeah, he's not that bad of a guy. Alright. New monsters? Let's see. know, so I will see you at the event, like always. Alright. Let's see. Luck. Strength. Strength and more luck. Alright. And you, vitality. Agility. Okay. Event again. Harville passed. Or pass. I do believe this should be far enough. Are you sure? No, not really, but it does feel right. You're nothing short of impossible. Do you even listen to yourself? Furia, I do believe you would be the perfect woman if you weren't yelling all the time. If you could muster the proper gravitas from time to time, you might be bearable. Perhaps you are right. What now, Leo? Huh. I dare say this will never work. As long as we have the bracelet, he will know where we are. Still, we have bought a small portion of time at least. We have skirted the town and put many miles between him and us. It is high time we returned to Regulus. At least there we will have the protection of the army. What will we do, Leonard? It is your decision. Alright, now we're going to want to make the second one. Yeah, I think so. There's just like 3 Harville Pass ones. Yeah, the second one. We make for the Castros Mountains. I think. Second one? I guess so. Well, for thanks to him, choose a path back to Regulus. Choose which path to take to Regulus. Alright, second one. Okay, this should raise Furia's and lower Luna's. And it will move us to the dark. So, up, down. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. Cool stuff. No, perhaps we should wait a little longer. It matters little which route we take. They will both be the same distance now. Should we take the main road, we also have a chance to hear the latest news. Then there is no time to waste. Okay, now go back. This looks as good as a place as any to make camp for the night. At last, sweet rest. I am so tired. You may be small, but you do your best, Ellis. You deserve a good rest. I do my best because of you, Leo, or maybe because I enjoy being with all of you so much. So young, and yet she complains about nothing. Her bravery is so sweet. Are you complimenting me? You shall make me blush. I too am exhausted from today's exertions. And you too have done an excellent job today, Luna. What? Is that all? Oh, is something the matter? Does someone wish a little praise would come her way instead? What nonsense is this? Why should I be jealous? Shut that foolish mouth of yours and help us make camp. Phew, she scares me, Board 9. Yeah, she's kind of a bitch, like I said before, but whatever. I suppose I shall start dinner, Leo. Darling, would you be so kind to lend as to lend me a hand? Just a moment, I require help as well, Leo. Come with me. Alright, now we're gonna choose the second, I believe. Yeah. Yes. Move towards dark. Affection increased. Need a man's help, I suppose. I apologize, Luna. Next time I shall be yours to use as you please. I see you're susceptible to fear's browbeating. Who would have thought Leo would decide to allow himself to be whipped? You'd best get moving before you find yourself in trouble again. Whipped? Me? Is that true, Furia? How should I know? Now get moving, we have much to do. There, the camp is made, and we rest. Still, I am impressed. With what? Even we adults feel the strain of this journey, but Alice just does her best, with not a sign of fatigue. Alice again? She came of her own accord, you know, and she has Board 9 to protect her too. I cannot believe this. Alice this, Alice that. All I hear is Alice. Why are you so upset? Come now. You aren't a child yourself. Show some composure. Although. What? Alright, now Celio talks to Fury at the camp. Choose the third one. I believe. Engage, move towards dark. Alright, cool. Were you not a child once yourself, Furia? What? Do you think that I was born looking as I do? Well, I suppose not. I just find it difficult to imagine Zerva as a child. Of course he was. Think? You think? As far back as I can remember, he has looked the same. Perhaps we age as quickly as humans do. Or perhaps, how old is Zerva now? Zerva, if memory serves, he is 166, actually twice my age. Eh? You older than me? I'd assumed you were younger. How foolish of me. What? Forget what I said. I'm still very young for a Syrian. You're a Syrian, so I suppose you would know best. Even so, you have much more life experience than I. Well, in that case, perhaps you should show me a little more respect. You may begin with keeping my age to yourself. As you wish, madam. That is more like it. Now unzip your pants. Alright. Yeah. D-Dun Pass Road. See if we got some new enemies here. Yep, alright. And these are mandrakes. If memory serves right, they're not that bad. So alright, let's just move everybody up to. And there we go. No, hold on. Wait. There we go. I like it when there's like a little amount of enemies, because then it makes things easier on me, so I don't have to like do more than one turn. I know I'm making a bit of a big deal about this, but if you really think about it, you know, I'm kind of worried for a good reason anyways, so, or have good reasons to be worried. I kind of want to do this in one fell swoop. Don't want anything to go wrong, even though things will probably go wrong, but we'll come to that when it comes, I guess. Alright. And attack. And I think these mandrakes just like use magic like I think they're the fairies pretty much. Stamina up, yeah. They're healers or whatever, so they're kind of annoying. But nothing too bad. Could be worse. There we go. I don't know where Winfield's little link gauge is at. I don't know where like no one's linked with him yet. Alright, see if we can take this guy out right now. $69, nice number. And that's what I like to see. And you? 34. Not quite. Winfield, can you do stuff? Yes, you can. Sweet. Go ahead and take it out. Very weak he is. I think Zerva might have been better actually. I don't know, I just like Winfield better as a character, so I kind of just like choosing him. Wind. 1 damage, woo. Alright, this should be the end of him. Pretty sure anyways. At least Borgnine does a good amount of damage. So he pretty much almost killed him by himself. It's just Leonard's a little ridiculous. Alright, Beast Claw. Awesome. Now let's head to Reginu Pass. I cannot believe Gridimus has come this far already. There are few in number, 1 battalion at most. An entire army could scarcely traverse the Castros Mountains. Why do they bring so few men? Is Regulus so poorly guarded that it would fall to an army this small? Not likely, my dear. I need only send a warning, and they will find themselves on the defensive. Besides, such a small force isn't likely to even dent Regulus's army. Unless they are but the vanguard of a larger force in hiding. That seems unlikely. They would be fools to attack Regulus without control of the frontier. You speak the truth. Gridimus is not so foolish as that, but what are they doing? They must still be making preparations. Perhaps this is a scouting party. Scouting party or not, the Gridimus army is on our doorstep. What is your plan, O Lord and Commander? If only knew who was in command. Wait, they bear the Rabuch family crest. That can only mean... Leo, wait! Rather reckless for a general, isn't he? Quickly after him. You can probably tell who we're going to meet up with. Who goes there? My name is Leonard. I was once commander of Gridimus's 11th Frontier Garrison. I apologize for our rudeness, but... Sir Leonard, I am glad to find you are safe and sound. Yep, Elaine. Lady Elaine? Please, no formalities. You are not in the army anymore, after all. Besides, I have had enough of that title. Please, Leonard. Elaine will do. Elaine. Good. I suppose you will call me Leonard then. May I call you Leo? Yes, I suppose that would be acceptable. Why have you come here? To see you, Leo. To see me? Yes, I heard about what happened on the frontier. They said you had gone to Regulus for help. I thought I would come and lend you mine. Why would someone like you do something so foolish? I could ask you the same question. Anyone can see that Gridimus has lost its way. As a member of House Rebuch, I have done my best to guide it back. But I lack the strength to do so. For a time, I despaired at my incompetence, but then I heard of you. I made haste here, hoping I could fight alongside you, a soldier who fulfills his mission. Elaine, I'm no longer a soldier. No, Leo, you are a brilliant soldier. You fight for the weak. Can there be any greater battle? If you're not worthy of being called a soldier, then who is? I care little whether you are a soldier or not, but you are going to take her word at face value? And you, woman, you say you were a soldier for Gridimus. Perhaps you were as good as you say. But Gridimus is our enemy. How can you expect us to believe you? Well, she knew her actions would appear suspicious, but trusted that Leonard would give her a chance. It would seem you have a rival, my darling Furia. I've told you I'm not to call me. Wait, told you not to call me that. And besides, Elaine, were you given a part in the upcoming advance? Yes. When it became clear that fighting was unavoidable, I requested a specific posting. I was stationed with Largan at Mudas Gate. Then Largan is at Mudas Gate. No, he is on his way to Zelzigan Fortress. What do you mean? I told him I was going to Zelzigan Fortress before I left. When I don't arrive at Zelzigan, Largan will almost certainly make his way here. So Largan knows everything then? Yes. It seems Gridimus has troubles of its own. All the better for us, I suppose. His departure would leave us Mudas Gate poorly guarded, yes? It could be the weakest fortress in the frontier, but these small numbers, we stand little chance. We should return to Regulus, gather more troops, and march onto Zelzigan. Or we could have a message delivered, then make our way there. Make our way where? Anywhere. If we make for Mudas Gate, we cannot expect reinforcements. To get Mudas Gate, we will need to first attack Zelzigan. But getting a large army through the Cassius Mountains would be impossible. Exactly. Attacking Mudas Gate from behind would be interesting, but far too risky. On the other hand, we could use our small numbers to our advantage and create a diversion at Zelzigan Fortress. It would be less risky than Mudas Gate, but dangerous nonetheless. In either case, our small numbers will put us in a disadvantage. Perhaps it would be safest to simply return to Regulus. Alright, see map with lane, choose a course of action. The second one. Yep, alright. And we now have our third love interest, so I'm not about to throw away this chance that Elaine's given us. Modest Gate is a stronghold with the Castros Mountains at its back, protected by Modest River. It is unlikely that an attack will come from the mountains, and it will likely hold until reinforcements arrive, so long as we stay within the stronghold. If Elaine's report is accurate, their forces are already strained. What if this Largan has not left for Zilzigan? We will deal with that contingency when and if it presents itself. Will we have time? That depends on Regulus. What reinforcements the king sends and the outcome of the battle at Zilzigan will determine what happens. If we can break through Zilzigan Fortress, then we can attack Modest Gate from both sides. If we cannot break through, our attack on Zilzigan will force Gridimus to bring reinforcements from Modest. In other words, a great deal of our success will depend on Regulus. I shall make my letter an impassioned one. He has some time. I doubt we can take the fortress in one night. But even so, what do we lose by trying? What do you say to a little mountain climbing in preparation for our battle? Alright, so we have one more battle here, but running low on time, so well, not really running low on time, but you know how things go. So hope you enjoyed. See you over at the quest area. Yeah, bye. What are you still doing here?